Two Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top of home.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Cameron Johnson is out there with Jokic. And it's Strother in at the small forward. Wallace against Murray. Holmgren outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Murray against Wallace. It's Joe on the wing. On the clock. Here's Dort. Oh, good with the triple. The Nuggets now in offense. Jokic with this screen on Wallace. Murray the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And so creative with the ball in his hand. Murray draws the defense in and then makes a terrific pass.
Now here's Holmgren. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Wallace goes in. Here's Dort. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And here we go with Wallace. Nobody back. And the dunk by Wallace.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. Denver making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
First team foul. In for Denver, number 21, Spencer Jones.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. A three ball. Rebounded by Joe. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Hartenstein. Wallace attacking. Here's Joe. They grab their own miss. Yes, that goes in.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Oklahoma City's head coach. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jokic's screen. Here's Murray. A putback. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Hartenstein. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And Jared McCain subbed in for Wallace. 5 on the clock. Here's McCain. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pickett. McCain defending. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Now, here's Holmgren. They get it again. Hartenstein.
Oh, my goodness. With authority, Isaiah Hartenstein.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Joe passes to Holmgren. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Isaiah Joe. Good on the triple. Jokic has got 12.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And that one's good, Caruso.
What you love about Alex Caruso, he's never going to force his own shot. Just going to let the offense develop.
Jokic with the screen on Caruso. From past the arc. Jokic, no good.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
And he's good on the second. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
They got Aaron Wiggins. Williams is out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Valanciunas with a screen on Wiggins. Brown with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
How about that action from Bruce Brown in pick and roll, showing off that playmaking ability.
Wiggins outside. Williams a screen on Brown. Here's Wiggins. Williams finds McCain. The 11-footer. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Nuggets leading by 4. Jones with the screen on McCain. Murray the pass to Jones. Count it, good. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game in. They didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Jared McCain. And Wallace subbed in for Alex Caruso. And this probably, DB, is the most intense part of the regular season. Some teams are all in on a playoff push.
This is the point in the year where everybody, absolutely everybody, is looking at the standings and the potential matchups facing them in the postseason. They are sharpening skills and minds.
Now here's Murray. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you, Kevin.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now, here's Holmgren. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Murray, the pass to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Holmgren. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Back to Wallace. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Jones sets the pick for Murray. Pass to Jokic over Williams. And the shot falls short this time. Under trailing by 3. Dort with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Jones with the screen on Wallace. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Wiggins. Now looking at Cam Johnson. Doris, what are your thoughts on the evolution of his career?
I mean, so much yet to be decided, Kevin, because when he came in, people thought he would be the prototypical role player, just a 3-and-D guy. But as he's matured, he's shown some high-volume scoring threat to him. So how this plays out will be interesting.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Murray. Brown kicks to Jokic. Offline with his 3.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Wallace, the pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Drops in the layup for 2. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 1 now for the Thunder.
Boy, this is the kind of toughness we've come to expect from Hartenstein, especially in the painted area.
Right side, Hardaway. Joe with it. Hardaway picks him up. Wallace outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Jokic with the screen on Dort. To stop the run. And it's Jokic missing.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Wallace finds Holmgren. Again, the Thunder score.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Nuggets trail by 5. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Wallace, the pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Jokic sets the screen for Brown. Jokic against Hartenstein. To the middle. Here's Najee. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Craig. Everybody on that bench.
No, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Interesting to use the term hierarchy, but I wonder, how would you guys rate our studio hierarchy? Well, time now to take a look at the first half of action. It's been a close one for the Nuggets.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Johnson is out there with Jokic. And it's Crawford in at the three. Jokic with the screen on Wallace. Murray kicks to Jokic. Over Hartenstein. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Jokic.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy. And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now, here's Jokic. 16 points for him.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Boy, that's a big-time finish by Isaiah Hartenstein. This guy a better athlete than you think.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Murray. Johnson with a screen on Wallace. Murray. He gets it in there. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
And I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
No one covering. Holmgren's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Wallace against Murray. And here's Jokic outside. The Thunder pull it in. Joe's got his 4th rebound in this one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Over in the corner, Dort. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Jones checked in for the Nuggets. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jokic. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. 8-point game. Screen by Jones. Murray, the pass to Jones. Back to Murray. Jones with the screen on Holmgren. And again, Denver no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Takes it from 10, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Murray kicks to Jokic. It's tipped and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Denver with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside. The Thunder leading by 10. Tipped away. Murray with it. He's got 7. Jones with the screen on Hartenstein. Murray the pass to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Pass to Dort. The shot from the low post is good. Dort's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now, Joe. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Thunder now. Dort with a screen for Wallace. Clock at 6. From deep. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Nuggets trail by 10. Down low. Here's Jones. And slammed in by Jones.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Here's Pickett, still without a basket. Valanciunas with a screen on McCain. Pickett passes to Hardaway. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Holmgren. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Count that bucket. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Fires from way outside. And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Jamal Murray.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Alex Caruso out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Over in the corner, Caruso bangs home the trifecta. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Screen by Jones. Murray outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Boy, Alex Caruso, what a pretty look right there. So unselfish.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 10. Inside. And it's Jones. This time on the assist by Murray.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Murray dishes to Hardaway. Jokic with the screen on McCain. Launches it. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Caruso, bounce pass. McCain against Hardaway. Here's Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
A nice shot by McCain.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Jokic with the screen on Caruso. From outside. And it misses. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And the Thunder with some changes. Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins. Isaiah Joe comes in for Jared McCain. And Wallace subbed in for Alex Caruso. And here's Jokic. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Wallace against Murray. Now Holmgren. The 3 doesn't go. Here's Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Takes the 3. Jokic from distance.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Holmgren against Johnson. Toward outside. And the 3 misses. The Nuggets trail by 10. Jokic with the screen on Wallace. Now Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
They really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Wallace. Holmgren finishes inside on the nice dish.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Now Johnson. Oh, good on the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Oklahoma City.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Chet Holmgren.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Kenrich Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. And Jared McCain subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams sets a screen for McCain. Outside Wiggins. The 3 goes down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.